Hi, it's the Carter Man. I've got my Vito Genovese mafioso hat on today. I can say that. I'm Italiano. My mother was born in Reggio Calabria, one of the hard heads. I've got this on for a reason, because I need to call down a hit from you. Note to the FBI, Merrick Garland, a political hit. Don't get your bowels in an uproar. Don't try and bang on people's doors. Make some more arrests before, hopefully, you're arrested and hauled off to the Hooskow. I'm talking political hit here. We need a political hit because Mitch McConnell, we've just been alerted to this. I have the notes sitting in front of me. I'm going to read it to you from Tucker Carlson. Mitch McConnell is once again trying to destroy Donald Trump even before he starts, before he starts in office. This is not new. Okay? Before I read you the note from Tucker, and it needs some action from you, I want to tell you, last time Trump was elected, on the Thursday after he took office, Mitch McConnell, Paul Ryan, went to the Oval Office and threatened him. They told him, if you don't appoint the people to your own staff, to the executive offices that we want, we're going to destroy all the legislation you send down. Okay? Everyone remember, we always wonder, why did Trump appoint such horrible people, surround him so horrible people? Imagine a threat like that when you're brand new to Washington. Well, this time, the Donald is not brand new. He's not going to accept any threats. But here's what McConnell now is doing. Instead of a direct threat, here's what he's doing to undermine the new president before he even takes office, okay? Here's enough from Tucker Carlson. Shocking. What the hell is going on in the U.S. Senate? Tucker writes, hours after Donald Trump wins the most conclusive mandate in 40 years, which the president did, Mitch McConnell, the turtle man, engineers a coup against his agenda by calling early leadership elections in the Senate. There's no excuse for leader. I'm inserting here now. No excuse for leadership elections before the new senators take office, the new majority, okay? There's no excuse for it. Tucker goes on. 2 of the 3 candidates that McConnell is putting up for the new majority leader. Now think about that. This would be for the new majority leader. 2 of the 3 candidates hate Donald Trump and everything he ran on. Okay? One of them, John Cornyn, one of the worst senators in the U.S. Senate, total sellout rhino, is an angry liberal whose politics are indistinguishable from Liz Cheney's. You can't get worse than that. The election is Wednesday. There's no excuse for this election at all until after the new Senate takes their seats, but McConnell's trying to push it through, okay? This lame duck minority leader, this horrible person who teamed up with Chuck Schumer on every awful thing done over the past 4 years, teamed up with him. It's by secret ballot, and it'll determine whether or not the new administration, Trump's new administration, succeeds. Rick Scott, the senator from Florida, is the only candidate of the 3 who agrees with Donald Trump. The only one of the 3. Here's what Tucker's asking all of us to do, and I'm urging you to do it immediately. Call your senator, and demand a public endorsement of Rick Scott from your senator. Don't let McConnell get away with it again, okay? That's it, folks. McConnell, once again, is up to his filthy, rotten tricks, liberal tricks that he has pulled for nearly 50 years in Washington. Horrible person. Absolutely horrible person who has betrayed us at every single turn. Now is trying to betray us again with this sneaking through an early vote on the next Senate Majority Leader. Isn't that terrible? I mean, it's horrifying. It's horrifying to do a man would do such a thing. Think that a man would do such a thing. But that's Washington politics at its worst. That's what the American people voted against this past Tuesday. McConnell knows that, and that's why he's up to that. Let me close with this, how bad McConnell is. I have a dear friend who was at the Capitol Hill Club. That's the Washington Hangout. It's on 1st Street Southeast in Washington, obviously, across from the Longworth office building. Spent a lot of time there myself in the past. When I had a meeting, when I had an important meeting, never to hobnob like the swamp creatures do. But a friend of mine was there when McConnell's wife came out, okay, and started saying how wonderful it was that Biden was going to be in the presidency because, quote, he and Mitch are such close friends. Isn't that nice? Isn't that nice? Doesn't matter about America. Doesn't matter about the American people. Doesn't matter about the conservative, patriotic values we hold dear. All that matters is the cronyism, the swamp creature cronyism. Okay, I saw it for 50 years. You couldn't put a slither of light between most of the Democrats and Republicans in the Senate when I was director of communications for the entire Senate majority. Okay, and obviously it's still going on. So contact your senator, 202-225-3121, and ask the switchboard connect you up and say, don't even think of it. We want Rick Scott. We want this time a conservative, a patriotic majority leader who will help our president, just elected in a landslide, push through his agenda, not the Mitch McConnell, Chuck Schumer agenda, all right? So folks, get in there, fight, fight, fight. Let's do this thing. Stay strong.